What is up, family? It's your favorite cutie, Mel, back again on my soapbox channel to give you guys yet another video. And today, we're doing another heart talk. Oh my gosh, I freaking have a leaf in my hair because I was actually laughing because when I was walking today by the Grove, I kept running into like trees and my hair kept getting stuck and things. That's besides the point. Hello, people. Today we're doing another heart talk. I'm going to be doing this topic today because I was tweeting about it and I had a lot of thoughts and a lot of traction that came up around this tweet. So I will probably maybe put the tweet here. But before we do that, hello, if you are new here, my name is Mel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Go ahead and become a reoccurring cutie by pressing the subscribe button right here and hit that bell notification so you guys can be alerted every single time that I post. And if you are already a reoccurring cutie, hello, you guys know that I love you to the moon and back, as the moon. So let's hop into it. Today I want to talk about resentfulness and how, you know, there's so much energy always around, like, oh my gosh, like I have this horrible ex, and there's all these story times about abusive partners and, you know, all the things that we go through in relationships as humans relating to other humans. And this is in no way to try to, you know, belittle anyone's experience or negate their experience. Everything that you feel is valid. But however, I've been having an epiphany this week about just how easy it really is to just switch lanes, like switch courses, like decide that you want something different and go with it, you know. My tweet was about basically saying a lot of the times we feel so resentful towards exes and people that we're in a relationship with because you stay in the situation that you may not be liking so much for so long, or just you ignore so many hunches that, you know, maybe this isn't the person for me, maybe I should be going in a different direction. I feel like we all have those thoughts and we all kind of know and pick up on those flags. They may not be red, maybe they're orange flags, yellow flags, they're not quite red flags, but just things that you know in your heart don't really align with you and where you're trying to go, who you're trying to be. And, you know, we keep going and investing into these relationships, some worse than others. But I feel like it's very important to, you know, always do your due diligence and try to communicate as much as you can in order to hopefully just have your point of view heard, have your feelings be expressed, your facts expressed as well. And see if it makes a difference. You know, open up the lanes of communications about things that possibly might make you uncomfortable, or about things that may be deal breakers for you. And if you can get past them, amazing, great. No relationship is going to be like 100% perfect, but I believe that we all have a hunch and a feeling when things may end up turning into a waste of time or just becoming an emotionally abusive situation, anything that you can name. So my point is that I want to talk about today is just like getting yourself to a place where, you know, you can take those lessons from those relationships that you have had that weren't so great, where maybe you have overstayed the bliss of the relationship, and that's okay, because it doesn't always have to be blissful. I don't want to come off like relationships always have to be cherries and roses, because it's not always going to be that way. But I do believe that sometimes we overstay the season and the purpose of the relationship that we're in. So going forward, I've been finding so much power and empowerment in just being okay with not needing everything to work out, you know, not needing everything to be forever. And I feel like if you have an intention to where you want to be married one day, or you want to have that long-term commitment, if you want to have a lifelong partnership, I feel like it's great to have those intentions, and you should have those intentions, and you should make those intentions clear as soon as possible. You don't have to go on the first date and be like, oh, I'm trying to get married. You don't have to do that. But when the conversation arises about, you know, what you want, when you're getting to know someone, you should be very clear and upfront and outright about what it is that you're there for, what your ultimate dream partnership would be, If you are someone who doesn't necessarily want to be in a relationship, that should be clear. If you want to just have fun, be clear. Be clear with yourself and be clear with others. And if you are in something and you feel like there are things are just not going well, you're communicating over and over again, and someone is showing you repeatedly that either they don't respect how you feel, they don't respect you by the actions that they are taking in the partnership, if they are not, learning to be more considerate and just learning you as a person, then it might be time to walk away. Why is it that, like, in most cases, why in our society, in this world, do we stay until things get ugly? Not all the time, because everyone doesn't do this, but why stay until things get ugly? Why do we make ourselves feel like everything has to be end all be all? Like, why does it feel like oh, I'll never ever in the world ever find someone else that can make me this happy or even happier? Like, why is it usually people feeling like they aren't able? Like, you were a person before you met your partner, and you could have been living a better life, or you could not have been, but you, regardless of it, you were alive and well and being yourself and operating. We're born in this world alone, and at the end of the day, we're gonna die alone by ourselves. Our journey is ours only. And I just feel like it's time to really just be okay with admitting to yourself that things are not going to work out before it is detrimental to your emotional health, your physical health. Because I really feel like emotional health, if you are not good emotionally, it can obviously affect your physical health. Being under stress, always being on eggshells, always feeling like you need to be knowing what's going on, or you feel like you can't trust somebody and you have to look over your shoulder. All of that is out 2020, 2021, and forevermore. Because if someone really respects you in the partnership, friendship, whatever it is, you guys should be able to talk about what is happening with you. You guys should be able to come to an understanding and just learn how to further just be what each other needs, if that is what you truly want. If someone is showing you that they do not care how you feel, you don't need to keep ruminating about it. You don't have to keep wondering, well, like, if this person continuously is treating me in a way that I'm telling them is making me feel uncomfortable, maybe it's not a match. Sometimes people are purposely just not caring, and other times some people are just incapable of giving you what you need at the time that maybe you guys are connecting, and that is okay, because we've all probably been in that space as well. I'm sure I've been the person that couldn't give someone else what they needed emotionally. Maybe my intention was elsewhere. It could be a numerous of things. I feel like we all have our turns to be the good and the bad partner in the relationship, the toxic and the healthy, whatever. We all go through it. So my thing now is just being happy and satisfied with just being able to look back on the relationship and be like, you know what, I had a lot of fun. This was really great for me. And I no longer feel like this is the right thing for me, but I'm going to go ahead and just part my ways before I freaking start pulling my hair out, before I start stressing, before I feel like it's having any type of negative effect on my psyche, my self-esteem. If I start, you should get rid of whatever it is that's causing you all of that strain before it takes you to the point of doom. Because we've all, I don't know, maybe not everybody, but I know that I've been there where I have just tried to make something that was not supposed to work. So I tried so hard to make it work until I was literally crazy. And I decided, like, not the last relationship, but the relationship before the last one that I had, I decided that I would never do that again. Because at the end of the day, when you finally get to that point where you do walk away, you always wish that you would have done it sooner, because 9 times out of 10, you already knew several times before you actually broke up that maybe this person wasn't for you, or maybe you guys separated and then you took the person back, but you knew they really hadn't changed. Don't do it to yourself. Like, loving yourself is knowing that staying for emotional abuse or just enduring as much pain as you can is not love. Like, that's not love. It's not. Like, you don't get a cookie for it at the end of the day. You're not going to get any type of medal or, you know, trophy for being able to withstand the most emotional manipulation, or being able to withstand multiple cheating scandals. You don't get a reward for those kinds of things, except for the lesson that you learn. And after you learn it, be okay in those situations where it is appropriate for you to leave, to just exit stage left. When you love yourself, and you know that you have so much beautiful things to offer people, and not just the person that you were with, but the whole world, you know that it gets better for you. It gets better for you. You can always attract better. You can always attract, and when I say better, it's not necessarily like, oh, this person is better than that person, but you can always attract better for you, because when you date, you learn, all right, this is a no-go for me. I will never date someone who does this, that, and the third again. And that's where I'm at. Period. If you start exhibiting things that I know that are going to be triggering to me, I'm communicating to you, you are acting as if you do not care. I'm not going to keep spending months and months and months trying to communicate the same point to someone, regardless how much I care about them, because your peace, my peace, is more important than all of that. Because at the end of the day, when someone wants to be with you, when someone loves you, when someone cares about your well-being, they're not going to just recklessly put you in situations that are going to have you feeling like you need to be separated from them. It's really simple. So, I don't know. I'm no expert, but I just want to get on here. This was my heart talk today. If you guys related to this talk, go ahead and put a thumbs up, and go ahead and get down below. What were your thoughts about this video? What is your opinion about what I shared with you guys today? Do you feel like it's appropriate to stay like years in relationships that are clearly not working, or is that insanity? I'm biased. Obviously, that was a biased question, but I feel like it's insane to continue to put yourself in the same situation with the same person who is exhibiting the same things that are upsetting you. It's insane. It's insane to do the same things and expect a different outcome. Let me know down below anyway, in cases which you feel like it's okay. Tell me about a situation that you guys have been through, made it out of, still in, anything. This is a safe space here. And as always, you guys, stay posh and stay cute, and I will see you guys in the next video.